Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Do you hear me?
Walaikum assalam. Yes, sir.
Yes. Basically, I was. Yes, I'm talking about this writer and talking. I was talking about feminism. Uh, I'm talking about feminism, and I'm talking about this writer. Uh, Books, basically in literature, they have lot of impact and influence on society, on people, because people are reading these books. And so it means books have uh, changed, to some extent, changed the society, the ideas of the people, and norms, to some extent relax the norms of society. And they books have, the ideas and books have got a great impact on the culture and traditions. Yes, keeping in view this, if you want to ask me any question, you are most welcome. Yes, please. You may, this is first slide. I want to show you this, the first slide. And if you want to ask me any question, please, you can. This is the second slide. This is the third one. If you have written down any question, you may ask me. You are most welcome. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, anyone? Do you have any question? Yes, please. Yes, anyone? Yes, Javeria Bashir. जी बेटा.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you, yes, Asia, do you have any question? Yes, please.
No, sir.
Yes. Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, just tell me, you have these ideas. Yes, Sajda. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You want to ask something? Yes, please. Go ahead.
No, sir.
Okay, I want to ask you, you have learned these ideas of the writer. Do you agree with these ideas? If yes, why? If no, why? Yes, anyone? Yes, please. Yes, if
Sir, I completely agree or on her point of view what she said, but somehow when she said that as girl, she dislikes the beauty, and when she dislikes when matlab a girl and woman मतलब वो ज्वेलरी मेकअप इन सब चीजों को वो डिसलाइक करती है, पर एक
हम्म,
चीज जो नेचर ने वो रखा है सर, तो वो
जी एक्चुअली है ये बेटा आसिया, है ये कि when you are a student of literature, you must have a critical view of things. You must have a critical view of certain things. So you should not believe whatever the writer is saying or whatever writer is promoting. So you must have critical view of this. Uh, Basically, she is trying to say in this regard that beauty basically uh, and suppleness and softness. Now, all these beauty products, because women focuses on beauty products, and they want to become beautiful and they want to appear beautiful. Now, she is of the opinion that these things basically make women weak, and these things are just an excuse for bringing change to women. So she's of the opinion that, and she says that women is not for love and romance and marriage only. So women can be perfect from all respects, and there are certain expectations of society from women, but the roles of society should be brushed aside, should be put aside, and women basically must have opportunities, must have avenues, and women must be educated, and she should be rough and tough like men, and she should be trained to avail those opportunities, and she should be good wives and good husband. So this is, you see that from the perspective, from this perfect perspective, she says that women should not do all these things. On the other hand, they should learn all the virtues in society, all the values in the society. They should be gentle, they should be rough and tough, and then they should face the crises and challenges of life. Because there was uh, uh, so there was a blame on women. There was a blame on women that they are emotional, they are aggressive, and so the women are for only women are for only romance, love, and suppleness and softness. But she basically does not hold these views, and she thinks that women should be. She holds the view that women should be strong, women should be a companion, women should be a supporter to men in society. So therefore, because of these reasons, she holds these views. So therefore, the things that make women weak, she is against those things. So in this particular view, she speaks about these things. Yes, please go ahead.
yes sir, but I think that woman is not weak. Even woman has more bearing power than a man, or
So this is,
she faces more difficulties in her life,
therefore she is talking about
whether
equal rights of
uh,
women. Beta, therefore she is talking about equal rights of women. Now she thinks that, and she believes that on the other hand, that women should be equally treated. But she is saying that these beauty products and these jewelry and all these things make women weak. So they must get education. So women is not for household chores and household work. Women must avail all the opportunities men are availing. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. One thing that is very interesting, she has mentioned in her book, whenever you will go through her book, and she mentions the rights of women in Islam. Basically, at that time in 17th and 18th century, people were talking against, the religion, and people thought that religious people are very conservative. But she mentions particularly the rights of women in Islam, and she feels wonder that there are certain rights of women in Islam, and Islam basically uh, uh, appreciates women, and Islam basically accept the rights of women, and she feels wonder at this. Then she compares Islam with Christianity, and she was basically against the Western culture and Western tradition at that time, because there were lot of restrictions on women, and they were expecting that women should be obedient, and there must be complete obedience out of women. Yes. Yes, and then you see that she is against the discrimination, and she does not say that women should be ultra modern. So she is against this view also. As we know that she is in the favor of early marriages. She is in the favor of early marriages. So she dislikes modernity of women, or on the other hand, women should be ultra modern. But she holds the view that women should be truly educated, and women should have training, skills, uh, abilities. On the other hand, women should be, women may be supple or soft, you can say. Then she does not appreciate that. Yes. Yes, any other question, please?
No, sir.
There are many things in it, you can discuss with me. Yes, beta. Yes. Yes, where is Javeria Bashir? Yes. Yes, Mushtaq, do you have any question? Mushtaq. Yes, Faisal, I can see you, Faisal, also there. Yes, this is the second slide. You can see from second slide if you have got any question. And this is the third slide, and this is a fourth one, and this is a fifth one, and this is a sixth one. Yes, and this is the seventh one, and this is last one. Basically, this writer is mother-in-law of Shelley, poet. Uh, yes. Do you know this? Yes. Anyone? Do you know this? There's a poet Shelley, this romantic poet, and she basically, Mary Wollstonecraft, is mother-in-law of Percy Bysshe Shelley. Her daughter, that is Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley, is a wife of poet Shelley, and she is mother-in-law of that poet. Uh, so after this writer, there are many feminist writers in English literature. We can say that Bronte sisters, uh, the writings of Bronte sisters, Virginia Woolf, and the writings of Simone de Beauvoir, Juliet Smith, and all these basically writers are there, and then they support the rights of women, and they write about these rights. Uh, we can say that every society supports the genuine rights of women, but we can say that if women have got problems regarding getting education, women have got problems regarding their genuine rights, or women basically they face certain problems regarding getting education, getting jobs, and getting opportunities. And if there is a discrimination against women, if there is a oppression, if there is a cruelty against women, that's okay. But as we know that she basically is against modern and ultra modern women, and she's basically against rich women as well, because she promotes middle class, and she thinks that middle class women basically is a fruitful, and she can bring a lot of change in society. Therefore, she is in the favor of middle class women, so she promotes the rights of middle class women. Yes. Yes, if you want to add any comment, if you want to say something, you are most welcome. Yes. If you want, if you would like to ask me any question, yes, Ehsan Ali. Ji beta Ehsan Ali, where are you? Do you have any question? Have you understood my lecture?
Sir, why is she against the rich women's?
Basically, she is of the opinion that the women from aristocratic class, the women who is rich, and the women who is poor, the women who is suffering from poverty, both these women are basically alienated from the society. They haven't got major roles in the society. Now, rich women, in the sense that why rich women haven't got the roles in in role in society, in the sense that rich women basically, rich women is suffering from superiority complex, and when women is suffering from superiority complex, so it means that she has no role in society. And on the other hand, poor women is there. If poor women is there, she is basically alienated and she is segregated, and then she has got its own problems. So middle class women basically, uh, they have a greater role in society, and they should be educated. So she wants to promote middle class society. But middle class, in middle class society, women is doing job, and women has got greater roles, and women has greater role, like you can say mother, wife, and a bread earner. So she basically promotes and she favors middle class. Yes. Any other question? Yes, please. You go through the slides, and then if you have any question, or if you want to make any comment, uh, you are most welcome. If you want to add something, if you want to say something regarding my lecture, you are most welcome. Yes, anyone? Yes. Ehsan?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you understood my lecture?
Yes, sir.
Have you been with me? Have you understood my
Yes, sir.
lecture?
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yes, sir.
do you want to promote the rights of women, and just you say that okay, uh, uh, there should not be rights of women and there should be rights of women? Yes. What do you say? What is your opinion, please? Yes, Ehsan.
Uh, Sorry, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I want to say something that we should have to throw some light on the other writers, just like she had criticized in his writing other writers that they have written in their works that women
Hmm.
should be educated only to serve their husband and serve their children.
Hmm.
So, what do you say about it?
Now, this is if you ask my opinion, basically, I want to speak regarding that. Uh, she has written this book, A Vindication of Women's Rights, in the sense that there was there was a French Revolution, and after French Revolution, as I have given you the example of John Jacques Rousseau, the scholar. Basically, he speaks the separate education system. He speaks about the separate education system for males and females, and just you can say that he has written uh, uh, a book on education, that is Emile, and Emile basically was a boy, and there was discussion of Sophie, and Sophie was a girl. So he basically supports the separate education for male and female, but she thinks that, and she is against that. Now she is saying that males and females basically should be educated in the same institution and they must have equal rights. So you can say that she is a beginner of, basically she is a pioneer of women writing, or you see that the person who supports the rights of women. So therefore she has this book is included in feminism, and she is considered as a founding feminist. So therefore these views are almost here. And after that, you can say there are many writers, there are many critics who basically support the rights of women. And as we know that in English literature, there are many women writers, as her daughter basically writes in the favor of women. Emily Bronte sisters basically they write, and their major characters are women. And Virginia Woolf basically she has brought a lot women characters, main women characters in her novels. So Bernard Shaw, Ibsen, when you talk about the problems of women, you introduce women in the novels, in poems, and in other works. And basically, you are trying to highlight the problems of women. Yes. Yes, please. Any other question?
No, sir, clear है.
क्लियर हो गया, ठीक है. तो आप देखेंगे कि विमेन राइटर्स जो हैं, तो उन्होंने अपने किरदारों में जो है विमेन के जो है वो राइट्स के बारे में जो है वो बात की है. तो जब विमेन लिखती है तो वो बेसिकली सोसाइटी में विमेन जो किरदार हैं, विमेन जो करेक्टर्स हैं, उनके बारे में लिखती है बेसिकली। जब
सर
यस यस प्लीज।
सर आपका आवाज सही नहीं आ रहा था, मैंने समझा शायद मेरे पास मसला है, मगर सबके पास ही नहीं आ रहा।
अभी 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 आ रही है आवाज?
ये सर हाँ सर आ रही है, मगर बीच बीच में ऐसे कट
सर
के आ
अभी भी
जाती है।
ऐसे ही कट के आ रही है।
एक्चुअली नेट प्रॉब्लम है, वो पता नहीं क्या है कि फर्स्ट सेशन में तो सही था, अभी कोई नेट प्रॉब्लम है, इसीलिए जो है ये मसला आ रहा है, क्योंकि बार बार वो जो है आप ऐसे समझें कि लाइन ड्रॉप हो रही है। यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? अभी आवाज आ रही है प्लीज? जी बेटा।
यस
यस
सर।
सर।
यस
सर सही है अभी।
जी जी। कोई चीज आप पूछना चाहेंगे या आप जो है वो कोई कुछ चीज बताना चाहेंगे? यस, एनीवन?
सर मैं बताना तो नहीं, बस मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि इनकी ये बात मुझे सही नहीं लगी कि वुमेन कैन नॉट बी गुड मदर्स, गुड वाइफ्स एंड हाउस होल्ड मैनेजर्स इफ दे आर नॉट एजुकेटेड। ये तो सर बहुत ही गलत सी बात है, क्योंकि जो अनएजुकेटेड औरतें होती हैं वो भी अच्छे से अपने घर को या अच्छे से एक बीवी बन के दिखा रही होती हैं।
जी।
और एक इनकी बात है मुझे ये अच्छी लगी कि एजुकेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटीज एज अ मैन देनी चाहिए। क्यों? क्योंकि इसकी वजह से हमारे जो मुल्क में जो पॉवर्टी है या फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स है वो सॉल्व हो सकती हैं किसी हद तक। वो इसलिए क्योंकि मैन के साथ साथ अगर वुमेन भी घर को चलाएंगी तो घर के काफ़ी अखराजात जो हैं वो दोनों में डिवाइड हो जाएंगे और जो है मसले मसाइल जो हैं वो कम हो जाएंगे।
जी जी
तो इनकी ये बात सही है। बाकी ये अनएजुकेटेड वुमेन्स जो हैं वो गुड मदर्स नहीं हो सकती, ये बिल्कुल ना मानने वाली बात है मेरी नज़र में।
जी जी
बस ये कहना चाहूँगी।
जी। किंजा बेटा शुक्रिया। देखें, एक चीज मैं आपको बताऊं कि वो कहती है कि जो विमेन को जब एजुकेशन मिलेगी, विमेन इफ शी इज एजुकेटेड, शी विल हैव मोर, शी विल बी मोर कॉन्शियस अबाउट हर राइट्स। तो वो अपने राइट्स के बारे में बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्शियस होगी। तो बेसिकली एजुकेटेड विमेन जो है वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो है वो जब लेगी और जब एवेन्यूज लेगी, जब वो जॉब्स में जाएगी, तो बेसिकली जो है वो फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट बनेगी। तो फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट विमेन जो है वो अपने फैमिली को बहुत ज्यादा सपोर्ट कर सकती है। तो इसीलिए जो है वो कहती है कि जो है जो एजुकेटेड विमेन है वो बेसिकली शी इज फ्रूटफुल फॉर सोसाइटी, एंड शी इज फ्रूटफुल फॉर द गुड रोल्स इन सोसाइटी, एंड शी इज फ्रूटफुल इन द सेंस दैट शी विल सपोर्ट हर हस्बैंड एंड चिल्ड्रन। तो बेसिकली जो है वो इस लिहाज से जो है वो कह रही है कि एजुकेटेड विमेन विमेन को एजुकेट होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, जो कि सोसाइटी की नीड है। तो इसीलिए जो है शी इज सपोर्टिंग एजुकेटेड विमेन। आप बिल्कुल सही कह रही हैं, जो है वो एजुकेशन को सिर्फ इस सेंस में नहीं लेना चाहिए कि देयर शुड बी स्कूल एजुकेशन एंड कॉलेज एजुकेशन। हमारे यहाँ जो है वो बेसिकली दीन की जो तालीम है, तो वो भी तो एजुकेशन के उस जिम्रे में आता है। तो जब हम लोग, जी,
यस सर बिल्कुल।
हम लोग जब कुरान पढ़ते हैं, अहादीस पढ़ते हैं, तो वो भी तो बेसिकली एजुकेशन के सेंस में जिम्रे में आता है। या हमारे जो दादा हैं या हमारी अम्मी हैं या हमारी दादी हैं जो हमें सिखाती हैं, वैल्यूज सिखाती हैं, तो सलीका सिखाती हैं, तो वो भी तो एजुकेशन के जिम्रे में आता है। तो
यस सर बिल्कुल।
जी बेटा, ये कहना चाह रही है कि एजुकेटेड विमेन जो है वो रोल को जो है अच्छे तरीके से जो है वो निभा सकती है। लेकिन आप अब अगर आप देखेंगे कि जो है आजकल के दौर में विमेन जो एजुकेटेड है तो वो अपने राइट्स को बेहतर तरीके से जान सकती है। तो इसने जो
Yes, sir.
किताब लिखी है वो 17th सेंचुरी और 18th सेंचुरी के अंदर जो है उसको नजर नहीं
हम्म
रखती है, वो इसने किताब लिखी है।
हम्म
जी बेटा, यस, एनीवन, यस, yes, any other question if you want to ask?
No, sir. No,
Yes. I want to repeat my lecture to some extent. जी बेटा, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
यस सर, थोड़ी कट कट के आ रही है, कभी सही आती है और कभी बिल्कुल
हाँ,
कट जाती
ये
है।
बेसिकली नेट का इशू है। तो we basically we are having this writer, and basically the our topic is feminism, the rights of women, and the ideology that believes in equal rights of women. And we have got this writer, Mary Wollstonecraft, and basically she is a pioneer of writings of women and rights of women. And she has written this book, A Vindication of Rights of Women, because she supports the rights of women. And the main thing is that the main theme is that she is talking about the education of women, and she is focusing on education of women, because we can say that there is uh, a reflection of her personal life in this writing, reflection of her personal life in the sense that her father didn't want to support her, and he used to abuse her, and she thought that because of financial support the father was abusing her, and then afterwards she became financially independent, and then she uh, was running a school with her friend and sister, and then she had got experience of her life, and keeping in view the economic, social and political conditions of women, because at that time women were not allowed in universities, and women were not allowed to have vote. Keeping in view the critical and pathetic situation of women at that time, at that era, she wrote all these ideas. In the first place, she thinks that women should be educated, they must have awareness, and they must have opportunities, and in the first place. In the second place, she is of the opinion that there must not be complete obedience from women to men, and basically there should be equal rights, and women basically are partners, companions, and they when they have got all the virtues, when they have got all the qualities, abilities, they perform the role of wives and mothers in a well manner. So again, she criticizes the societies. She criticizes the culture
Sir,
and tradition where women are dishonored and women are disrespected. So she thinks that women must have other roles than teaching, governance, and women can perform all the roles, and women can face all the challenges as well. Yes, yes,
sir,
Faisal.
in sir,
जी बेटा जी।
वे सर ब्रेक दिया था ना आपने, तो उसमें मैं एक जो है वीडियो देख रहा था, तो उसमें वो बता रहा था कि जो है इस राइटर का जो मेन फोकस, ज्यादा फोकस जो इन्होंने दिया था वो पॉलिटिक्स और साइंटिफिक फील्ड थी।
कौन सा राइटर था?
सर ये जो राइटर है ना, मेरी वॉलस्टोन क्राफ्ट,
हम्म।
तो
जी जी
इनका जो मेन फोकस था फेमिनिज्म में, वो पॉलिटिक्स और साइंटिफिक फील्ड में ज्यादा था।
जी।
तो उस हवाले से आप
हाँ, एक्चुअली पॉलिटिक्स इन द सेंस देखें, when we talk about rights, जब हम राइट्स की बात करते हैं, वी टॉक अबाउट पॉलिटिक्स, वी टॉक अबाउट सोशल रोल्स। एक्चुअली था ये कि जिस दौर में जो है इसने ये किताब लिखी है, तो उस दौर में जो है मैंने जैसे आपको बताया कि विमेन वेस्ट के अंदर जो है, विमेन फ्रांस को ले लें, इंग्लैंड को ले लें, तो विमेन के पास जो है वोट का अख्तियार नहीं था। विमेन के पास जो है वोट का अख्तियार नहीं था, और विमेन को यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशन नहीं दी जाती थी। तो ये 17 और 18 सेंचुरी की जो है मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। उसके बाद 19 सेंचुरी में विमेन को यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिट किया गया, और विमेन को जो है वोट की आज़ादी मिली। तो ये बेसिकली जो है, जो राइटिंग्स थी, जो राइटिंग्स ने इम्पेक्ट किया, और जो क्योंकि कोई भी राइटिंग है, कोई भी किताब है, कोई बुक है, तो सोसाइटी के अंदर, मुआशरे के अंदर, या उस कंट्री के ऊपर उसका बहुत बड़ा इन्फ्लुएंस होता है। तो ये जो नॉवेल्स लिखे जाते हैं, पोएम्स लिखे जाते हैं, जो है बेसिकली दीज थिंग्स हैव गॉट ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट एंड इफेक्ट ऑन सोसाइटी। तो इस लिहाज से जो है वो पॉलिटिकल और सोशल, आपकी बात तो बिल्कुल सही है, लेकिन जो एजुकेशन का जो है बेसिकली वो जो टर्न है, वो बेसिकली शी thinks that there should be she thinks that there should be modern education, there should be education of science, and there should be skill development. She's saying that there must be skill development, and there must be training of women in this regard. So women should be trained, and women should be skillful to face the modern challenges of the world. जब हम लोग मॉडर्न चैलेंजेस की बात जब करते हैं, तो विमेन को स्किलफुल होना चाहिए, और उसको जो है उसके अंदर एबिलिटीज होनी चाहिए, और उसको जो है वो टफ होना चाहिए, उसको रफ होना चाहिए जी। तो उस लिहाज से जो है वो जो है वो आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं, जो है वो, तो उस लिहाज से जो है वो हम लोग कहते हैं कि वो पॉलिटिकल सोशल चेंज चाह रही है, लेकिन विमेन को एट द सेम टाइम स्किलफुल भी बनाना चाह रही है। यस, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड? यस एहसान।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bilawal wanted, yes, who is Bilawal? Bilawal wants to say something. Yes. Yes, there is a Bilawal. Bilal. Yes, Bilal is written. Yes. Bilal, you want to say something?
Sir, there is no any Bilal in our class.
Then why Bilal is over here?
Sir, remove कर देना, remove कर दें.
Yes, sir. Might be on and continuously.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Yes. Yes, Asiya, just tell me what you have understood. Yes. आपने इस लेक्चर से क्या अंडरस्टैंड किया? यस बेटा, यस आसिया,
Yes, sir.
व्हाट यू हैव अंडरस्टूड? यस, आपने क्या अंडरस्टैंड किया? यस, यस,